Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talk Your Mind, the podcast where we dive deep into real conversations that matter. I'm your host, Bimi, and this is episode 10. Can you believe we made it to double digits? Today, we're switching things up with something really special. We're talking about something that hits really close to home for so many of us, and that is the creative life here in school. I mean, you know the struggle between following your passion and just trying to fit into the system. How do you balance being a musician, a writer, an artist, a model, a content creator, and balancing school life? And I couldn't think of a better way to explore this topic than bringing together some of the most talented creatives who are currently navigating this exact journey. These are people who are living it, breathing it, and crushing it in their own unique way. So let me turn it over to our guests to introduce themselves. Tell us who you are, what level and department you are in, and what creative work sets your soul on fire.
What's the vibe, my GV? My name is Kolade Temitope Babaisu, also known as Emeka the Polygar son, but some people call me TK. In the Department of Information Science, currently in 300 level, and my creative field is content creation, a bit of crowd controlling, and a bit of fornication.
Hi, my name is Jesse Joseph Okwelibe, popularly known as Jesse. I'm a 400 level student of building department. I'm a creative director, a content creator, and a social media manager, and kind of like a video editor too. I do events and a couple of others. Yeah.
My name is Daniel Muse, aka Muse Pixel. I'm a student of Survey and Geophonetics, 500 level student. I'm a photographer, cinematographer, and a digital creator.
My name is John Richard Anaimome, long to pronounce or hard to pronounce because it's an Edo name, and people, or you can call me Senior Prefect. I'm a 500 level student of the Federal University of Technology, Mina, from Educational Technology. That's my department. And yeah, I'm a live streamer, a content creator, a YouTuber, anything you call it. And what if I start content creating from things I love doing?
My name is Amos Kelechi, popularly known as Kels, or rather still Kels the Grapher. I'm a 400 level student of material and methodological engineering. I'm a photographer, a videographer, and also a graphic designer.
So basically, the biggest conception about being creative in school is they feel like every creative mind is not a serious student, from lecturers to parents. In fact, there was this time my dad called me. He was like, I should just be straightforward. Really, I want to be a student or I want to be wasting his money. I explain tire. The old man no gree hear me, but I'm still pushing it and we are doing it, we are going.
Okay, well, that's easy. The first one is you think you're not a serious student, because in a place like FUTS now where you have serious students, a lot of serious students, everybody takes book too serious, kind of. So like when you're doing stuff that is not, where I see that is not regular, or what other people are not doing, they tend to see you as unserious. Or to an extent, that's not right. Sometimes it's true though, because like to balance the scale between the whole creativity thing and your education, it's kind of slim. But yeah, it's a misconception that's not right. I know a lot of people that are being creative and they work their ass out to still get like high grades and stuff like that. So yeah. Another thing, can I mention like, yes, for guys, you think you're an ashao. That's wrong. Like, that was wrong. Why would you assume such? I look at me now, like, can't do such. It's not right. People should change their mindset.
People generally feel like creators are not serious, like very unserious people, and I feel like that's a very wrong idea. But in fact, you can't be smart. You can't be a creator without being smart. You have to be smart. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know how to push your stuff. So you have to be like a smart person. To be every creator to me is smart in their own way.
There's no more time. That you should have started a long time ago. That's one thing a lot of people say. It's hard. There's no time. It's like you should have started like maybe 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago. That even though you start now, you can't actually go viral or make it through content creating.
So there's this misconception people normally have. So if I'm saying in the aspect of photography, people think they pay photographers for the pictures, but actually they pay for the services. and you get to hear statements like, it's not just to snap the picture and edit it. That is a basic thing. Or maybe most times after a shoot, let's say, most of them will be like, can I get the pictures today? So they don't know that these things actually take time. It takes work, it takes efforts. So I think that's a very, very big misconception. There's no other misconception, but I'm not going to say that one.
So how do I balance my creative time and academic demands? Or more than go fast more sha, because the school is not really supporting. Well, I'm not lying, I slept in class a lot. My level advisor, she has a video of me sleeping in class. Now I'm paying me sha. Well, what we do normally is we plan ahead. Basically, if you want to be creative and you don't plan, you will cry, better cry. I'm not like cry better cry. If you want to balance your academic time, just know that, okay, for this period of time, this is what I'm going to be doing in school. For this period of time, this is what I'm going to be doing outside school. And that's what is going to be easy for you. But some people, jack of all trades, you do everything at the same time. And Footmina too will give you all the things at the same time. Thank you very much.
Creative time and academic demands. If we're being real, yeah, most of the times it's usually hard, it's usually hard to balance, and I don't really, my bad, I'm not a bad person or I'm not an unserious person, but like I don't really carry the whole educational thing, I mean the whole academic thing for head like that. Yeah, but I still try to balance it. I try to use a proper schedule, like make out time for this is time I'll do this is time I do this, and then I try to meet those the target I set for myself and the time that I set out for each activity that I'm supposed to do. So yeah, that helps. Like having a structured schedule, it helps a lot.
Personally, I plan everything. That's how I work. I am kind of very busy sometimes with school, being a 500 student, projects. So it's a whole lot for me. So I have a schedule, I plan my entire day. So even if I don't have any creative work that day, I still plan it. So the days that I have works to do, there's a specific times I do something, because basically there's projects, there's school activities, and then there's creating. And I don't think there's any time that I don't have anything to create. So I just have to plan and schedule my creating into my day. That's the only way I can achieve what I have to do on time.
Honestly, I don't really know how to balance it. I actually take content first. My academic is academic. It's not something I really want to focus more on, but then I'm 500 level, I will graduate, I'll have my certificate on ground, but then I just focus more on the content creating and take excuse from school anytime I have to, and I go to school anytime I have to.
This one is very tough. Very, very tough. It's not really easy, because most times there are some events that would be ending maybe around 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. early in the morning, and that same day, maybe around 8 or 9, I'm having a test. I just have to find time. So what I do most times is that I read ahead of time, so I'll be able to have time for this event and still be able to make up for classes and tests. Sometimes I get to even miss tests, so it's not really easy. That's why you have a lot of creatives, let me not say a lot, sir, some creatives dropping out of school, because it's not easy to juggle both academics and creativity, but I shall thank God.
Okay, so the moment which supported my creative journey was when somebody outside Footmina recognized it, and the person told me that it was nice, I should keep it up. But the person specifically told me that I know it's not easy doing it at Footmina, but still keep it up. That one touched me, because even people outside knew that Footmina will not recognize you socially. It's obvious. If you know you want to have a social life in Footmina, I only have 3 lines for you. You go cry. That's the lines I have for you. Thank you.
Lecturers know. I mean, I personally, I don't really like having a relationship with lecturers. I know me they did their day, my day. You get. So, but in terms of content creation generally, I would say my parents, or the whole creative shit, my parents, because there are times where I would have maybe I have a shoot and stuff like that. I could just tell them when I'm not in school, when I'm at home, I'm a big boy, yeah, but like I'm not a big boy in my father's house. If you not tell them where you, they no go allow you come. So like they usually like, okay, yeah, this is the route to take to this place, do this, do that, and their basic words of encouragement. You know, there are ways in which parents will talk to their kids when they are creating content or when they are doing anything creative, and they will make the kids look stupid. My parents don't do that. They actually encourage me and be like, okay, yeah, you can do this shit, do it like this, do it like this. They will be like, they do not really know much about this stuff that you're doing, but maybe you should try this, you should try that. And basic words of encouragement, sure, it's just like, it helps a lot. So that has shaped me a lot. And then my friends, the ones that support me, and what again? The people that I started with earlier, because there were times where I would reach out to people and be like, oh, I would love to make a video with you, this, that. Some turned down, but for the real ones that didn't turn me down and stuff like that, I really do appreciate. One person I want to mention is there was a time when he dropped a song, and the song was buzzing generally, and I met him at an event. I was like, I would really love to interview you real quick. And he was like, yeah, he's down for stuff like that. Some people might just blow it off, maybe because they are not ready for the interview or stuff like that. But he was chill with it, and then I made that video. Like, that was one of like the first videos I made that had large numbers at the time. So yeah.
Okay, lecturer, no. Parents, yeah, my mom. My mom is like my biggest fan. Yeah. In fact, my mom got me my first, not got me, but she was involved in getting my first camera. So I believe my mom is like my biggest supporter. But lecturer, at all.
Yes, there have been a moment, I would say one person, and this is the person here. Basically all my videos, like I've gone out to shoot, he's been the one helping me. And yeah, his name is Vashon. And I'll say yes, there is one person that have really supported me out of my millions or thousands of friends.
Yeah, there have been a lot of people. My friends, my sister. I don't just want to say family in general, but my sister and yeah, my family. And then moments. Yes, there have been a lot of moments, and I can't actually forget those moments. So I kind of like cherish everything and their support, and I just thank God for them.
About people that drop out to pursue their careers. If I had to advise you, I'll tell you, drop out if you're a football student and you know your passion is to be creative, you have the passion in music and you're good, you have passion in entertainment and you're good. See, carry your slippers, clean them, tell your mommy, forgive me for I know I have sinned against you, and drop out. If not, you may be saying, but if at all, if there's an opportunity for people like us to do it, I will do it with peace. But no wala. If you have done it, if you have dropped out, I believe in you. You will go far. But the only problem is now, you don't have any educational backing, so you laugh to us, you call yourself split. But if you see the chance to drop out, drop out.
I feel like you shouldn't drop out. Don't drop out, baba. Don't drop out. Even though you don't really take the whole academic thing or educational thing serious, or you are finding it how to balance, just try to scale through. The certificate is necessary. It's just like so that people don't look you less in society. Certificate is one of the things that makes people respect you to an extent. So I wouldn't say you should drop out, because it's not necessary. Because when you drop out, what are you not going to be doing next? Okay, yes, I know you want to focus on your craft, but it's better to have something and not need it than to need something and not have it. That is like your certificate now. Let's say, for instance, your craft is going well, and then at some point there's a break, or you need money, and then you need to get a job. If you are dropped out and you do not have a certificate, you cannot get any job at the time. You can get jobs, yes, but I'm saying, let's say, a job related to what you studied in school. But if you are graduated, if you graduate and you have a certificate, and then there's a need or a job comes up and you'll be like, okay, I could just do these two things together here. So I wouldn't advise anybody to drop out, even if you don't take your academics serious. Just start doing school, finish, carry certificate.
I feel like school is very important. I feel like school is important to pass through the whole school process is an important thing. But like, if you see that you're going to school and it's not in alignment with your creative niche, it's not helping you, then there's no reason why you should be in that space. Like, if it's a plus if you are a learned person, but I feel like you can still be learning without going to school. per se. But like, if you are in school already and then you're a creator that sees that the school is not really like in alignment with your creative niche or is in a way bringing you down, and you know that if you can like focus on your creative niche and be very focused on it, you'll go far. Then there's really no reason why you should be wasting your time. But if you're already in your school process already, school is very important, like I said in the beginning. So there's no need to drop out. Just finish up, and then there are places you can never enter without having a degree. So having the degree is just a plus to me. Personally, if I knew what I know now, I would have probably dropped out like a long time ago. So, but if you're already in the school system, there's no reason why you should just drop out. Just finish up, and then when you finish up, you can then continue your creative stuff. It's just like a plus. You have a certificate, and then you're doing your creative stuff. So
Dropping out to follow your career, advisable for me, yeah. You can if you have to, if you're stuck in a position when you want to take any big risk in your life. And I'll tell you, take that risk, because it's risky not to take risk. That's the most biggest risk at all. It's risky not to take risk. So if you want to drop your career you want to drop school and focus on content creating, if that's the big risk you want to take in life, and I'll advise that, yeah. But then also the certificate is also important, but then it's not gonna do anything for you because of the economy or the government we find ourselves today in. So yeah.
I think it all boils down to their desires, their beliefs, and what they actually aiming to achieve. If what you envision is bigger than school at the moment, and being in school is going to stop that dream, I feel you should just go for what your mind tells you to do. So that's my own suggestion.
And that brings us to the end of this beautiful episode. I enjoyed it and I hope you did too. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, give us a follow, check us out on TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also send this video to someone who needs to see this. Till next time, stay safe, stay happy, and keep talking your mind. Bye.